And we are live, or so we think.
Possibly. A little bit of technical piece today with Prospector and myself. It's either our phones that aren't working well or our internet that's not working well. I know mine hasn't been great lately,
Yeah.
but I've been sitting here doing a lot of other
Just so
things
you
with my
know,
computer and time.
yeah, Ron's been busy. We'll talk about why he's been busy. Ron, just so you know, I can hear you, but it sounds like a little bit like you're far. I don't know if you're very far from your computer or what's the deal, but
Let me change the audio settings. Hold on
just
1 second.
we can hear you, but it's a
I'm
little bit far off.
going to move to.
How about now? Is that
No, terrible.
that's terrible now?
It was better before. Hold on, let me keep talking.
I have.
No,
I
it
will
was.
keep talking.
It's better that it's better how you had it, I think. Initially. Set it like
How's
you
that
had it
one
before.
sound?
Yeah, there you go. That's good.
There we go.
Okay.
So
You can hear me fine, right?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. Let me make
So
sure I can yeah, keep talking because I'm gonna while you
the thing with
introduce us.
technology is I built the second webcam, so there's too many mics.
Listen, we need it. We're growing at the pace we're growing. I was commenting to Ron offline a little bit that our subscriber count has gone up. So hopefully soon we can get to a place where we can have a moderator. How about that?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
Well, we
be
need to bring
something?
people in.
I'm
Well,
breaking
having
up.
people in on a regular basis, a regularly scheduled time, may do wonders for us at some point, but we're not quite there yet with our busy
Not
lives.
quite there. Yeah. Let me shoot this message that we're live on Discord, and then we'll get to yapping. Because man, there's a lot of yapping to do. A lot of stuff is going on. I don't know if are yapping on YouTube. Come on in. I'm shooting it on Discord, and I'm not sure if I did the same on.
Well,
anyways, we can get to talking. Lots going on. What do you want to start with? Should we start with?
well,
Let's do a little
I'm just going to
recap.
start with this.
Oh yeah, that's a worthy start.
You always got to start with a good card. This came in. This is an older card, but it.
That's
You
a
guys
beautiful. Is
know
that upper
Harvey's one
deck?
of my favorite guys.
Is that upper deck? Ron, you're freezing. Dang it.
So, well, that was the Steve Garvey Sweet Spot Auto. I've got others of copies of that one, but it's always nice to add one to the set. Interesting topics and things. You may have some stuff to go into, but the first thing top of mind was the farce that we watched that was called Fanatics Fest.
Dang
What
it.
percent went on?
Ron, do you have a better place that has better reception in your Nook or no?
No, this is my PC. It's the best it's going to get. I think we
This is
just
the best
had
you
trouble
got
today. Let me.
today. That's fine. It just goes. You freeze every so often, but it's fine. You said Fanatics Fest is our first topic.
Yeah, and talked about the fact that about only 25% of it was card related, from what I understand. So,
Yeah, but
they had the card selling and buying section was just a portion of it, but from what we saw, a lot of very staged engagements with celebrities and such going on the whole time. The interesting thing that I did see was the Logan Paul fake Tops Now auto. I'm just wondering how or what that was all about. There's something going on with that one. I think somebody had a real card yet. So who knows what went on with that? We'll see here in the future. So I don't know what my take on it was. It wasn't a place that I really wanted to be. A lot of money changed hands. I hear a lot of vendors made money there. Don't know for sure, but hearing mixed bags did not attract me as someplace I wanted to be with all the staged engagement.
Okay. And I don't know if you're reacting because sometimes you freeze, but sometimes you don't. Now you seem to be good. So I don't have a particular. I'm curious to know why you feel that's topic number one because it obviously meant a lot to you. I have a very
We're in
different
the
opinion. I have a very different opinion on the matter,
yeah.
which is good. It's good when we don't agree on stuff.
Yep.
I don't necessarily have a problem with it because I don't think it's a card show. Listen, and they'll
It's
be the first
definitely
one
not
to
a
tell you.
card show.
They'll be the first one to tell you. Just because it's Fanatics doesn't mean it's a card show. Fanatics is now the hobbies and the sports Amazon. They do a lot of shit, and they do well. They do a lot of crappy stuff, but the crappy stuff is what sells. It's what the margins are on the crappy stuff. So I can't blame them. Listen, I blame them for ruining tops for us. Uh, but as a business, man, they are a sports brand that have a monopoly on a lot of stuff, if not all. And this particular event, it's it's a marketing event. It's a loss leader. They lose money on this. They pay a shit ton of money to a lot of different athletes. The renting the space is not easy. I think they have a 3-year commitment. I think next year is the last year. I think it's a 3-year contract, if I recall correctly, from what I have read before. That place is not cheap. They bring a lot of athletes, a lot of different celebrities. They pay for all those appearances. Nothing there is
Yep.
free. Plus to put on that show, all that goes into it. Not the money that they get from people that are putting their the corporate money there to do promos and activation stuff. It's peanuts compared to how much money it costs to put on the show. And this is a branding show for them. This is a Comic-Con for them.
Yep. Well,
They like I said, they lose money. I actually feel that now should you as a hobbyist participant, as a hobby, not hobbyist, hobby as a hobby participant, wherever you are in the in the right in the whether on the dealer
in the
side
hobby
or
world,
collector on the world,
yeah,
whatever. If is it a thing where you should attend a can't miss event? I don't think so. But if I happen to be around, or I happen to get a media pass, or I happen to like somehow bump into a cheap ticket or something, I wouldn't mind checking it out. But it's not a can't miss show. Now, kudos to them, I think, because to their credit, they're putting out releases that are exclusive event releases that give you cash the moment you walk in. And they are pricing it at a point where they know that people are going to flip this stuff. Like that Cactus Jack box, exhibit
yeah,
number 1, those boxes probably run you 400 or 500 to buy them. If you sign up and you make the list, I think pretty much everyone that signs up gets the opportunity to get one, I think. And you make the line, whether it's 1 hour line, whatever it is. If you make the line and you sign up and you make the line and pay the $500, you could literally turn around and sell it to David Adams for $1,200. So listen, kudos to them to not charge $1,000 for that box, because we all know the Fanatics wants to grab all the middle market gap, right? The middle market money that is out there. But in this particular instance, they're willing to price it
yep.
at a point where they know that you can at least pay your ticket or one night of your hotel if you're actually flying for this stuff or traveling to this stuff. So kudos to them. I cannot believe, and I think for me, this is topic number 1. I cannot believe the amount of stupidity that's in the hobby out there, the amount of breaker consumer stupidity that there's out there that literally wants to buy spots for a Cactus Jack, whatever. Well, we lost Ron. We'll continue here until we get him. Let me see if he can respond to a text while Ron's coming back. There he is.
Not sure what happened there. I must be.
That's all good. What I was saying is, I cannot believe that there's actually a market where. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's freezing up, but it's just. I think this is more your reception. You're there. There we go. I think you're back. I was saying I cannot believe there's a market. I cannot believe we live in a world where David Adams can make money on buying $1,200 Cactus Jack boxes. To me, that is insane. That we live in a world.
Well, you look at the insanity of a $900 Sapphire box. It's not far away.
And mind you, I am pretty sure that some of these big box retailers, the Steel Cities, especially the David Adams, mostly because it's a regional play, I think, but maybe not for other reasons too. They have deals with Topps where, like, there's some understanding in terms of they can nudge, again, being a monopoly, like they could turn around and be like, hey, if you guys buy boxes at this prices, wink, wink, like your next allocation might be discounted by whatever, right? So, but to me, to live in a world where like people actually want to break a Cactus Jack box, or a Series 2 Fanatics exclusive hobby box, whatever that is. Listen, a lot of pros and cons. To me, like, kudos for Fanatics for putting on a show it's a show, and for at least including something that makes it doable for you to attend by providing these exclusive products with a return, with a profit margin in there. Man, I wish I could buy a lot of those and make, in our Discord group, the flipping game, right? Like, I wish we had, man, talk about 100% profit margin on a Cactus Jack spot that has 4 cards? I think it has something crazy like that. Are you there, Ron? Wait, dang it. This is going to be a very low tech episode if it continues this track. I'm not even sure if it's me or if it's Ron. Maybe. I think Ron's going to give it one more shot, likely. And if it doesn't work out, I think he's going to bail. Oh, man. We're live, baby. This is what happens when you try to put on a show in the very limited time you have on a Thursday afternoon. There he is.
Well, we'll go to it a little bit different.
Oh, that looks good. That looks and sounds good.
This is just on this.
Just don't do it just don't do it in the toilet. maybe that's where the best reception is. Then keep doing that.
I don't know. We'll have to find the sweet spot here.
No, stay there. That looks good and sounds good. Do you hear me good?
I'm getting a little bit of breakup, but
Oh, shoot.
That's just me.
Okay. Because I can hear and see you really the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just kind of stick around here for the rest of this.
Yeah. Just hop on the toilet. There you go.
That's over there.
Okay. No, so yeah, I mean, listen, to me, FanFest, it's a necessary evil, I feel. I don't have a problem with it. To me, it's just, I got to segue in perhaps into what you wanted to talk next. We can't believe the price of the hobby boxes, the price of product in general. And let me tell you something, it's going to get worse, Ron.
Yeah. Well, there's some pricing structures that I didn't understand as well. You talked about
hobby shops getting stuff. So local card shops actually get stuff in waves. I've found out there's 3 different waves. Wave 1 is on initial release where they're getting below price.
Yep.
Then when they give them a second wave of the product, it's at price.
Right.
And then a third wave of the product comes out above retail.
And
So
it's not a set standard. It varies by product. Some of them, I don't know, it's based on grandfathering or how long they've been on it. Some stores get allocation if they agree to carry this other shit too. So I don't think it's a set formula for all LCSs. I think they do it on a one-on-one basis. But you're right; they do have different stages. Now that first allocation run oftentimes comes with a lot of requirements, as we know, right?
Yep.
They have a bunch of new requirements for these stores in terms of like image, in terms of activation, in terms of the look and feel of your shop, what you do there. Can you break? Can you not break? Does it have to break with us? All that stuff.
Yeah. The breaking aspect of it added a new layer to it for all of
Right.
the guys who are selling. Some of the guys just had to stop being Topps distributor at that point because they couldn't do breaking. They couldn't handle the volume, and they couldn't take on the product that wasn't their primary focus. They couldn't take on women's soccer, for instance,
Right.
because there's no set margin on that, or the tennis cards. So that's always going to be part of the play as well.
Yeah, it's interesting, but what I meant, but listen, before I talk about what things going to happen soon, it's no secret. I think it's been commented on a few times by people in this space online. There's still some opportunities. Baseball, in particular, as a sport, as a hobby sport, it's still, compared to other sports, it's still underpriced, if that makes any sense. There still are opportunities for exclusive product like that Bowman Sapphire that I don't know, I think you kept it. I think you're holding for better days, or even better days. I sold mine and had a decent chunk of change as margin. Didn't go. I don't think I made 100% profit, but decent.
Pretty close.
Yep. Probably 70 to 80%, which is good. And then, and would have been able to move more if I had access to more quicker, faster. If those markets go up and down, and one day it's 800, one day it's 900, one day it's 600, one day it's 1,000. So I sold pretty much at the peak, almost at the peak. So that's good. But so there are opportunities like that. All these EQL products. EQL is another topic that we don't even want to jump into that, because that's a rabbit hole.
We've talked about it in the past.
And we've done it before. So that's something that if you hit those EQL products, you can make money on that. Now, when it gets tricky is, and perhaps this is a topic for a longer video, what's gotten murkier, or at least more difficult of a choice, is the hobby participant, right? Like, do you rip? Do you hold? Like, if you enjoy this, you want to see some cards, right? Like, you want to collect some stuff. Do you just flip to buy what you want, the singles you want? It's all very new, and it's been like this for a while. But there was a moment in the hobby, want to say 21, 22, immediately post-COVID, where a lot of people were ripping to grade, right? Oh, I want to rip to grade, right? Or because once I grade, then I know, do I want it? Do I sell it? Is it my PC? Is it not? I feel like some of that is still happening, but I feel that has taken a little bit of a. So if you look at numbers, there's that website that has all the number of submissions for grading that get done every month. I forget what the website is, but I want, and so it's people are still submitting in crazy numbers. But the emergence of repackers has made it so that a lot of these graded singles are not available, or they're available, but they're more on Whatnot, or like they're not necessarily being posted on eBay for people to buy.
Yeah.
So even that has changed. Like what we're in a world where like if you ask me, I'd probably give you an answer what I would do. If I asked you, you probably have a different answer on what you would do. Um, it's a brave new world. My opinion, I'm not a huge collector other than a few PC guys. So I'm buying to flip, right, or to provide inventory for my product, uh, for people to open. How about you? Like, where do you stand in all this? Are you buying Steve Garvey's with what money? What are you doing?
There, now you're back. It's you were garbled that whole time, but I understand. For me, I'll just say that I knew where you were going with it. For me, it's I'm still buying signals. If I buy a box, I'll try and flip it at some time or keep it, and then make some money off it, and then go buy the singles that I want to go along with it, because I don't want to rip things. I really don't. I made a lot of money on the Cosmic Chrome that I picked up last year. That was a huge money maker for me. You know, one of those things where I hit it in the EQL, and I was able to get a box a different way. I forget which way it was, and so I was able to sell those for twice the price. The gilded, same thing. I took the gilded, was able to get a couple boxes of that, sold them for 50% profit, turned around and got myself, gilded cards. I paid for with the sale of one box. I paid for a rainbow of Trevor Hoffman with just the profits from that one box.
Right.
So a complete rainbow, 6-card rainbow with one box. So, that
I'm
to
moving.
me is how I collect.
I'm moving because I'm gonna have to move if I want to stay live, which I want to do. Give me a second.
Okay.
Yeah, because Ron's got a very busy weekend, tomorrow and weekend ahead of him. Just give quick.
Well, I don't know if you can hear me or not because it's breaking up, but tomorrow is the 15th annual San Diego Waves baseball.
There we
Bill
go.
Bartley.
Back.
Okay. I was saying that tomorrow is the 15th annual San Diego Waves Bill Bartley golf tournament in honor of my brother. My brother passed away in 2013, and the tournament was renamed in his honor that year. So every year we go out and help raise money for two things. One is for the San Diego Waves. It's a collegiate program, collegiate summer baseball program. They do lots of things around the nation. They were up in Alaska playing the Gold Panners up there, things like that. But the other half of it goes to Challenger Little League, which is an adaptive little league for people with physical or other disabilities that can play. My nephew, he's going to be 40 this year, played in that for many years, and his brother was a part of the buddy program for it, where they help these kids play. He actually traveled across the country to go play in Washington, D.C. in tournaments out in D.C. and Virginia area as part of this Challenger Little League program. And the Challenger Little League program doesn't have an age limit on it. They have a class that runs up to, I think, age 15 or 18, and then an open one where you can be any age. So they're taking care of these kids who love baseball, and my brother's heart was in that, and we used this tournament to help raise money for that. Big thing to me. I spend a lot of time and money trying to make everybody feel welcome, so they'll come back next year and bring their money with them again.
Awesome. I'm just telling folks, I was just posting in case I think I hadn't posted it on one of our threads. So before, while you were commenting, and all right.
Well, it also gives me an opportunity to go out and remember how bad I am at golf. So yeah, I play
Yeah.
typically in this tournament every year. Every once in a while, I will play in something else, but that's basically it anymore. From a guy who used to work across the street from Torrey Pines Golf Course here in San Diego, where I got to walk on in the afternoon after work and go play a few holes every day,
That's
to
awesome.
now playing once a year. It's a sad transition. It's a sad truth, but it's where I'm at now.
Let's see. Okay, I love that plug there. Yeah, Prospect Chase Box always tries to support when we can. It's a shame that we can't travel to it yet. But one of these years, hopefully, we'll be able to participate in that tournament. I am bad at golf, I want to say. I like to
You'll
play
fit
it,
right in. You'll fit right in.
right? I like to play it, but I want to say the reason why, because I'm generally a good athlete. I'm in my 40s now with severe knee issues, so that changes a lot. But if I have to give reasons why I currently suck, one is I don't practice. I barely play once a year now. Two, I used to be a baseball player, almost at the collegiate level. Reasons I won't disclose why at the moment. So I have and a position player at that. So that usually means a lot of bad habits, a lot of things that
Yeah.
don't translate. The reason why most baseball players that are good golfers are pitchers is because they don't have bad habits. Very, very different swing dynamics, very different hip rotation at impact, very different. Similar, but different. And three, honestly, my knees. I have to cart everywhere. And even that, like I'll probably be, I'm overweight right now. It sucks, but I do like it. I do like the sport. I enjoy it. The mental part of it doesn't break me down like it breaks down a lot of people. I actually enjoy it quite like the challenge of it's a you versus you type of game, and I like that. Let's get back to the hobby. So there have been some opportunities.
One thing on the hobby.
Yeah, go for it.
Before you go further, one thing on the hobby is the Prospect Chase Box has been on fire. I just, you've done a lot of pack breaks with folks. Pulling a James Wood 5 out of there, /5, insane.
Saw that.
Some good autos and everything else. Fire.
Give me 1 second, Ron.
Now, I don't know if it's you breaking up or me, but...
No, it was me. I was just muting myself.
Okay.
Telling my daughter that I would be there in 10 minutes. No, we have been. So thank you for the plug. The Prospect Chase Box. I think we hinted at it on the last episode, but we introduced this month a lower dollar commitment level for folks with the same type of products. We're not, but fewer packs. Essentially, the way we can afford to do a lower dollar box is by reducing the number of packs. But the releases that we're choosing are still the same ones, the same hobby ones, same fire years like 22, 24. And I think it's been a hit because prices are in this economy. It's a little easier to purchase that type of box, and it's easier to pack break it too. People want to just try their luck at a hobby pack or whatever. So that's been fun, and because we chose, am I still breaking up or no?
No, you're not now.
Okay, because we chose good product. Oh, look at that beautiful cat. Because we chose good product, we've been hitting some really cool cards. Even today, this morning, we did a quickie one, and we pulled. There was a pack, a Bowman's Best pack that had an auto and a number 250 in the same pack, plus a refractor. The Topps Heritage high number heritage had the blue ink, which was refreshing to not get a relic. I still haven't opened. We still haven't hit. Maybe you have. I'm not sure even if you ripped any product, but we still haven't opened. I still haven't opened live a hot box. Looking forward to maybe opening one of them. I think there's supposed to be one in every other case, maybe, or one per case, something like that.
I've had one in the past,
Yeah,
and it had a purple in every
right.
pack. It had
Same
one
thing.
purple in every pack, but there was nothing huge in there.
I mean, you typically get
It was
no
nice.
one, but in this particular release that has so many good rookies, I mean, the chances of
Yeah.
getting a good rookie are high. We have hit one before. I want to say it was the 22 one, but well, we haven't hit it. But regardless, we've been getting some good products, and all the pack breaks have been getting
Yep.
different good stuff. There hasn't been one pack break that I'd be like, oh, this sucks. I should get people's money back.
Yep.
or give them a greater card or something. All of them have had really good cards. So I've actually listed another one. I think Kevin already bought a spot. So thank you, Kevin, if you're watching. I also asked Kevin if Kevin was on. Roger's been on fire forever, and Roger also hit something really good on this past one.
Like the 5.
Yeah. Which I told him we might negotiate this one. I want to negotiate a trade because one, I know the guy, I know the person because of my Nats connection, and it would be awesome to hit it up with him and maybe offer him the card or something. Maybe bring back something for the PCB. I don't know, but and listen, it's a number 5 card. It is a heritage product, so yeah, probably won't fetch what another number 5 would, but I think it's a cool image. I like it. It'd be interesting.
It's a good looking card. It's a great looking card. Actually,
yeah, it's a great looking card.
The image on the card, yeah, and the treatment they gave it is spot on. So
spot on. It's a red color match, so that's really good. He's on an Nats uni, so that's good too. It is a prospect card, so I imagine that's a photoshopped uniform. Maybe not, probably. But because
he's been with them long enough since the Soto trade that
but wasn't the Soto trade 23?
Yeah, but the spring training uniforms and stuff is probably.
I think I have to move once again. Pásale.
The prospector is battling cars coming in.
Dude, I'm hitting different obstacles. Now we got a plumber that's gonna do some stuff here in the house. So we may have to cut this short. But what I was saying about Kevin, as I'm entering my daughter's room here, we're running out of space. Kevin was so gracious. So 1 second. I'm telling you, man. Give me a second, sweetie. Daddy's in my room. Yeah, well, Daddy didn't know we had a plumber coming. Anyways, Kevin hit a hot box. Finally, a hot box showed up, and let me see if I remove. Let me remove my background real quick. So see my daughter's rainbow. Beautiful. Hopefully, we get a good rainbow card. My AV still good, Ron?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Am I delayed or something? No. Anyways, Kevin.
It seems like there's a little bit of a delay.
Okay. Let's see if should I refresh? No, I don't think refresh does anything. Maybe it does. No, I'm not gonna mess around with it.
We'll schedule a live thing later and give it a rip.
Yeah. Let's do a rip because I told Kevin that I would rip it online. So we hit a hot box and we rasped it, and he won. So it was either a 24 Heritage hanger or this. These arrived first. So we're doing these first.
Well, you got to remember that there is in your hand is a solid product.
Yeah. PCB favorite 22 Topps update.
We would love to include those kind of things in the boxes, but it's cellophane wrapped, so you can't really do it.
I mean, we could. People trust us. People trust us. We would just need to have it sealed, cellophane wrapped. Yeah. That's all. But I mean, I guess we could do that. But this is more fun. Creates more content. Yep. All right, let's see what the base, we're gonna skip over all these base. I'll tell you later if we pull. By the way, that elusive, I've never seen that elusive Juan Soto card. Have you ever seen one? I've not. That Juan Soto
No.
card where he is in a Julio. Get a Julio. A Julio base card. Lodolo. I think I've seen this collation before. Man, why are these cards like all over the place? Julio rookie. Is it centered? Enough. I've never seen that elusive Juan Soto card with him in what is it, Padres uni? I don't even remember. Looks like we've got a backwards card. I'll tell you what. Ooh, we got a blue. Yeah, we got a gold. Nick Grishuk. Not great, but it's a gold. Numbered. We hit a blue. Retail blue. Odor.
There you go.
Boxer. Then all these stars of MLB. A Pete Alonso. The top's gold variation. A Tatis 87.
Oh, that's nice.
Gonna do it. Bunch of rookies: Jeremy Pena, Julio Rodriguez, Lodolo. So all in all, a few good rookies in there, Kevin, plus a gold, plus a retail blue. Can't complain. Can't complain. I'll reach out to you to see if you want all these cars or the best ones. But yeah, this has been a different, rushed version of Coffee and Rip, but the show's got to go on. We got to do it regardless of how it comes out. A lot more other topics to discuss, but we'll do that next week. Ron, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Hit a hole in
Be
one.
a long day, but yeah, it'll be a long day, but worth it. Well, the hole in one, last one was I think when my brother was still around in 2012. I believe we had a hole in one there, and it's a $10,000 prize.
Wow!
So,
and it was hit. Nice.
Somebody walked away with it that year. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, we'll do this
So,
next week,
you
and
know,
you tell us all about it. Okay.
I will.
All
Thank
right,
you,
folks.
and
Thanks for
thank you
tuning
for all
in
you've
to
done
Coffee
for the.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in for Coffee and Rip, episode 93. Wish everyone a great, solid holiday weekend. Let's go Mets. Jorge Prospector. That's Ron Barley.
And Padres. Bye.
Bye.